First, leave Max B the fuck out of this, man. That man just came home, man. Why y'all try? I thought y'all was fans of Max B. Y'all trying to get this nigga locked up. Every 5 minutes, so Max B did this, Max B did that. You know that the people be watching these little platforms. You know they be paying attention. So stop putting...
Make sure you hit both the like and subscribe buttons. Let's dive straight into the news. Okay, so we have Ja Rule, all right? So he talks about what might happen to anyone. Anyone could be found slipping. He slipped and was grabbed. He acknowledges it. He says they don't receive any points for that. They receive a few points they caught you slipping, but sucker punching someone is just sort of pathetic. However, I do respect this portion. I must state this. He made it very evident that Max B had nothing to do with it, saying, come on, Max B is still on papers, you know. Max B is still on paper. Therefore, it was kind of him to do that.
First, leave Max B the fuck out of this, man. That man just came home, man. Why y'all try? I thought y'all was fans of Max B. Y'all trying to get this nigga locked up. Every 5 minutes, so Max B did this, Max B did that. You know that the people be watching these little platforms. You know they be paying attention. So stop putting that on Max B jacket. That's the first thing you want to do. Don't do that to Max. Big shout to the Wave. First thing.
Love that.
I adore that. I adore that. All right. Like Ja Rule, he's got his things. However, you know what? I do admire some of his actions. Yes, I do. Back in the day, when 50 Cent hit the floor with him and demolished his rank, they demanded that he get what he deserved. They made an effort to prevent him from participating in the game. During 20 vs. 1, Blueface had to slap a guy for persistently flirting with his grandmother. This is obviously made up. However, you could check out their channel. It's humorous. His grandmother was on there. I want your grandma, man, the man insisted. She is stunning. Don't touch my grandma, he says. Hey, Blueface must be considering this, dude. Hey, this guy is a comedian by nature. He's very funny. He and Tekashi are hilarious, dude. It would be hilarious if they were on a stream together. Really. Well, Timbaland is using AI to ruin music. Tada Kakumi, his AI artist, makes his debut. No one wants to collaborate with Tim. Have you observed that no one was aware that Timbaland was working with them even through verses? Timbaland has some of the greatest beats and musical taste, but no one wants to. These days, nobody wants to collaborate with Timbaland. Isn't that strange? Working with Timbaland is no longer appealing to anyone. To tell the truth, I find that really strange. Then we had Candy and Todd from The Real Housewives. He used to work on Bad Candy and Real Housewives, correct? He was a cameraman once. After 10 years together, Bad Candy is now, it appears that they may be about to split up. They tied the knot. He's furious that she doesn't place any houses or assets in his name, but he's now earning his own money. He's been on the program. He goes to restaurants with her, I guess. He needs to be financially independent. I have no idea what his thing is like. I'm not sure. Then a video of Todd proving that those who refuse to share their wealth will wind up alone. Information on Candy's divorce filing. Allowing your man to feel like a man is essential. All right, great. Social media users criticized Joe Budden for allegedly stating that he would have bought Call of Duty just to get the stallion. She says she didn't want to be a shootable character on there. Recall that she declined because she was afraid someone might shoot her? He further states that I would have bought the game just to shoot her. Bro, read the room. I said, this is not going to be a win for you. Just let certain things alone. However, we could argue that it's a bit absurd. That is true. Well, all right. He is now disclosing hazy images of the documents with Max V's brother. We'll check to see whether they even match. Most likely not. I believe that they're merely attempting to accuse him of being a snitch because he verified the girl's place of employment. She found the man and set him up while working at a strip club. Then Max V's stepbrother accompanied her and, popped him in the head since he didn't have enough money. But listen, let's be honest, shall we? This guy's just angry. Therefore, it's a fishing expedition. He's close. Max B, he's not available anymore. The girl sold them both up the river, so he's not. She turned on Max B and stood up ahead of him. There was no Max B at all. The brother who got the most time was the stepbrother. He shot the man in the head. Gloria's criticized by Sexy Red for altering her lyrics. Girl, don't try to change the song. Who gives a damn? Juelz Santana, oh my God. I wish he would quit conducting interviews, dude. He can rap. Bro, because he's not Juelz Santana, he's a talented rapper. He is not very good at managing his own business. He can rap, but he's not very good at managing artists. And he performs well under someone else, correct? But he also struggles in interviews. He's hardly the sharpest person in the shed. All right. He responds, hey, kids need to be learning business in 8th grade. They don't even need to learn to read, you know? How are they going to read contracts and everything? I can sort of understand why he's in this predicament, man. Well, I had no idea. Joel seems to struggle with reading, although he says things like, yo, I listen to books on tape. Bro, make sure you go check out that podcast. I said, it's a little absurd. It's the No Funniest Show, I guess. Go check out No Funny Show, though. His item is on there, I guess. Rico Reckless states that he knew about Rich the Kid talking to Summer Walker when they were dating. Cap. However, he claims that she entertained him for him to send money to her and that she exploited him to send money and other things. Cap. Unfortunately, she left you because you ran out of money. Since Rico shouldn't have spent any money on her. You shouldn't have spent all your money, but you should have spent some because she had a lot more than you. Then we have Jim Jones handing out turkeys. That appeals to me. Max B just did it the other day, you know, returning to Harlem, I guess. Juelz is expected to sell 22,000 units in the first week. In the current environment, that is highly respectable. Juelz's music is good. It is not properly marketed. Additionally, Juelz's emotional nature detracts from his music. He does have some excellent music. Unfortunately, he is overly sentimental. Being truthful with you detracts from his entire persona. Damn, Big Meech started trying to advise people. They claim that he's stating the truth. You know, I don't care about individuals on the internet. I only care about those who genuinely adore me. No, he is upset about what people say about him on the internet. Let's be honest. 50 Cent calls him a snitch and does other things that irritate him. He may say something like, yo, when there's so much money out here, wait till you see the money moves I'm about to make, but I don't care. It seems to say, all right, you know, I don't think it's impossible for him. Previously, he transformed nothing into something. Perhaps he'll be able to do it once more. Naturally, Future's brother is incarcerated because of fentanyl keys. I mean, people go to jail forever just for being a small fan, buddy. He's going to jail forever, unless they can unlink him from this. He'd better get the greatest attorneys in the future. I have no idea why he was selling narcotics in the first place. I mean, I assumed he was earning money by working for free bands. I suppose some folks simply become overly avaricious. The Future is powerless to stop his sibling from acting in some ways. Future is frequently accused of failing to pay his brother. It's possible that his sibling was wealthy and just became extravagant and avaricious. People were now claiming that he lost his title as the flyest person in New York City. He's been dressing like a lunatic lately. And you know what's peculiar about Fab? In 2006, he was the best artist. He was regarded as the greatest rapper and the flyest, right? He is no longer even mentioned as one of the greatest rappers. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what went wrong. What he learned from it was that he's currently attempting to podcast with Jim Jones. That seems like a horrible idea to me. It will undermine his reputation as a rap legend, in my opinion. He's hardly even regarded as a legend, is he? I believe he is. He's a fantastic rapper, so I should be, but he no longer even receives that recognition. It's strange. To be honest with you, I am unable to express it. I thought Fabulous isn't considered one of the best rappers, but maybe you guys can in the comments. He never participates in that discussion. Never. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll check in with y'all on the next one, okay? Also, you can use shorttownmedia.com is to broadcast advertisements on the channel. Tranquility, yes, indeed. Advertisements are cut. Lock in. Lock in. For the holidays, advertisements are //. I know that not everyone has a lot of money. I'm also cutting the advertisements because of this, all right? However, I admire anyone who makes self-investments. So give me a call. Secure it, okay? Tranquility.